Hey kiddo, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing great too. We got a kind of raining, but that constant rain, but it's drizzly rain.
Yeah, a little bit of the Seattle feel over there in Ventura. Well, speaking of the weather, I heard that you were recently in sunny LA on a bike ride.
I actually was in LA on a great bike ride. It was a lot of fun, called CicLAvia. Something they do in the Los Angeles County, I suppose. It's the first one I do. They've been doing it for a few years, but I just found out about it, and I would have known it all if not for my neighbors, Bill and Kate. They were going down there, asked me if I wanted to go. All right, what is this? What are we doing?
Proceed to the route. Proceed to the route.
Okay, we're in Chinatown for the CicLAvia. Just the start of the day. Looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. Apparently they close out about 7 miles of the street, and we're going to be riding around with it and enjoying the festivities. Here's a start. Oh, here's a nice oversized skateboard. If it gets tired, you just lay down on it, I guess. And they shut down, in this case, 7 miles of streets within the LA area, around Echo Park, Chinatown area, and Boyle Heights, I believe it, where Dodger Stadium is.
Yeah.
So that was a lot of fun. We parked in Chinatown, and then we started in there, and it was a lot of fun. You just ride around. It's not a race. You didn't have to sign up. You just show up.
Really?
Yeah, there's no signing up. Just show up. It's kind of like it's a big old street party. In certain large intersections and at the end of the streets, wherever they stop before they open back up, which are in 4 different areas at least, maybe more. They have food vendors usually set up in there. I've never been to Chinatown, so that was fun to go through there. And anything I went down there to see, whether I'd been there or not, this is kind of different because you're riding along a bicycle, you see something you want to look at, you stop. You don't have to worry about crossing the street, getting run over or anything, just stop. Well,
I saw that every time you went through a tunnel, everybody couldn't help but just yell and make noise, and because it sounds so cool.
it's just something we do. Even if we're in cars, we go through, we honk. I mean, I suppose not there because they're used to doing it, but if you're not, like when you go through a tunnel sometimes out in, you can just go up to Ojai or wherever you might be. You hit the horn. I don't know why. Echo Park. We're gonna try this. Starting while we're hold the camera. Oh yeah, piece of cake. Piece of cake. Oh, look at the swan. And the skeletons. Yeah, it is a pretty park. It's we rode around the lake and it's not really that big, but there was an eatery on the other side where people sit down and eating, and it looked like a pretty good place to hang out.
So besides Bill and Kate, you said you had a pretty big group of people.
We did have a good contingency. We had a couple of friends of all of ours, but it's their main group of friends that they hang out with. Her sister was there, and her husband and a couple of their kids were there. They're adults, so they showed up by themselves. But yeah. Oh, and one of them brought his girlfriend too. That's right. So we had a pretty large contingency. It's hard to ride with that many people together. We had 6, and they had another 6, I guess, as well. And everybody wants to do different things. So we met them for a little bit and talked, and then once we started riding, we ended up going different ways and stuff. I think it's been going on, I don't know, 5 or 6, maybe 7 years, maybe. I think it's just to get people out and about and experience the neighborhood, because maybe they haven't heard about it because they didn't advertise, and not because they don't need to. They want the locals to come, as many locals as possible. And anybody else hears about it, you're welcome too. But hey, this is your city. You need to enjoy it sometimes when it's car free. This is what it can be like. Be interesting to find out where the next one's at. I've never even gone onto the site. I guess I need to do that to find out where the next one's at, because there are people who are interested in it if it comes up again. So I'll have to let them know. You know, it's one of those things that you never know how long it's going to last. So you need to do it at least once, maybe twice, maybe many more times, because it won't always be there. But maybe this one will. Who knows? Yeah. Right in the streets of LA, car free, kind of nice. Lots and lots of bikes, as you can see. Last year I think they said upwards of 20,000, so see that? Intersection apparently. We're heading that way. I'm gonna get a picture of that. Nice to ride through Los Angeles with no car worries. Yeah, and I'm sure there are a lot of Angelinos that are out there just riding their bikes as well. We even went through some of the neighborhoods, and there are people out having parties. They're barbecuing, they're playing music and waving at everyone going by. It's just one big happy time. I'm sure not everybody's too happy about it, but you can't please everybody.
Did it ever feel like there were too many bikes?
No, never. And most people just cruise along, but some people, I think we saw a couple of bike groups coming through. But yeah, they weren't speeding there too much. They were just riding kind of normal, just getting through until they got to where they were going. We did have a couple of speeders along the way that I saw, like they were in a hurry to get somewhere, and then maybe this is how they ride through traffic too. I don't know. You know, people use the streets on bicycles every single day. So just because you close them doesn't mean they can't use them. That just makes it better for them.
Fun. Had Bill and Kate done it before?
I think they did the one in Santa Monica, and that may be the only other one they've done. And when I told people about it, no one I knew had even heard about it before. I saw one guy, he didn't even have a front wheel. I don't know what he was doing. He was very talented. He was riding a wheelie, because he had to, while he's talking on the phone. I don't mean just, it looked like he was FaceTiming on the phone. This guy, and he was just, it's like he did this every single day. And you know, there's bands playing, some were playing up on rooftops, some along the side there. Some were good, some not so good. But hey, it's the experience. All right, end of the day, we're on our way home. That's it for us. Whatever it takes to get to the car. It's been a fun day.
Thanks for sharing your adventure in LA, Dad.
Hey, you're very welcome. It'd be nice one of these times if you come down and maybe ride with one of those, or maybe I can come up there. We could rent one of those electric bikes.
Yeah, and do one of the Portland bike rides. That would be really fun, Dad.
That's good. Yeah, we're not going to do the naked one though.
No. We don't need to do the naked one. All right. I love you, Dad.
Happy travels, kid. Bye, kiddo.